In the name of Allah, the Rahman, the Rahim, who taught man by means of the pen. Dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all in today's lecture. Topic for today's lecture discussion is stylistics. As we know that stylistics is the branch of linguistics. Stylistic is a bridge. We can say it's like it bridges a language and literature. Okay, we understand literature, we understand the style of a writer or author with the help of stylistic tools. So stylistic provides us tool, and we understand we are using these tools to understand piece of literature, okay, to interpret piece of literature or to appreciate or to analyze a piece of literature, novel, poetry, like many genres we can understand with the help of stylistics. So stylistics basically means style and linguistics. Dear students, the concept of stylistics. Stylistics is a discipline that studies the ways in which language is used. It is a discipline that studies the styles of a language in use. Stylistics is a branch of linguistics which applies the theory and methodology of modern linguistics to the study of style. Yes, with the help of stylistics, we recognize and realize the style of a writer, okay? On the basis of this recognition, we will be able to appreciate, we will be able to analyze and make critique on the piece of writer, or we can understand writer styles, so then we will be able to understand like a piece of literature written by that very writer. Stylistics is a branch of linguistics which studies style in a scientific and systematic ways concerning the manners or linguistics features of different varieties of language at different levels. Yes, so like we have different levels of writing, or we have different levels in a language. So stylistics provides us materials, or it gives us concept that how to take meanings from the variations of language. We can say that how meaning varies from context to context, from individual to individual, from society to society, okay? So stylistics enables us to understand, to comprehend, or to interpret those variations of meanings which occurs with the variation of context, with the variation of society, with the variation of language. Stylistics, linguistic description, like we have the level of phonology, the graphology, the level of lexicology, the level of syntax, grammar, the level of semantics. Dear students, if you want to understand in a better ways stylistics concept, so it is prerequisite to study to develop concept in phonology, graphology, like what is phoneme, what is morpheme, what is grapheme, what is lexeme, what is sememe. So on the basis of these concepts, then we will be able to use stylistics, or we will be able to take help from stylistic concepts. Otherwise, if we have no idea of these things, so then we will be having difficulties to apply stylistic concepts, stylistic tools on the basis of those we cannot be able to take meanings of the piece of literature. So dear students, I request you, firstly you should study these things, phonology, phoneme, graphology, grapheme, you should study lexicology, lexeme, and syntax, grammar is very necessary, and then comes semantics, like sememe of language. Level of phonology or graphology. Dear students, phonology is the study of the rules for the organization of the sound systems of a language. Like we can say, phonology is the science of sound system, or phonology is the grammar of sounds of a language. Graphology is the study of the writing system of a language. Like first we have sounds, then we have writing. Okay, we convert those sounds in writing. Then comes lexicology. Lexicology is the study of specific lexical items like lexeme in a text, their distribution in relation to one another, and their meanings. Yes. The level of syntax, grammar. Syntax refers to rules for ordering and connecting words into sentences. Yes, like syntax is the grammar of word structure. Okay, so on the basis of syntax gives us rules for the words arrangement, rules for the structure of words. Okay, that how words will be arranged in a sentence, in a phrase, in a clause, or in a whole paragraph, we can say. So these different levels gives us different meanings when we are applying stylistic concept. The level of semantics. Semantics studies the overall meaning of a text, the meaning derived from the word, the way sentences, utterances are used, and the way they are related to the context in which they are used, uttered in some rhetoric devices. So dear students, we have different variation, like we have semantic variation, we have lexical variations, we have phonological variation, graphological variation. So these variations are studied in stylistics. Okay, like we are applying stylistic tools for the sake of understanding of meaning of words in different contexts. So precisely we can say that stylistics is the study and interpretation. Stylistics is the study and interpretation of texts from a linguistic perspective. Yes. So we are using stylistic tools, or we are using linguistics to study language. Okay, to understand or to make critique over a piece of literature. So it gives us a lot of material and tools and instruments. So stylistics is a discipline. It links literary criticism and linguistics. It's very important. Like it makes a bridge between literary criticism and linguistics, or literature and linguistics, we can say. Like they both are interrelated, or they are interplay, we can say. They are feeding one another or each other in terms of their contribution, okay, to language and literature. So I hope, dear students, you will be having enough concepts after this video watching. So please subscribe to my channel in order to you gain other videos on the same topics. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.